Did you hear all of that? That was lunch and supper. Okay. Anyways, this is the last part to my little project there, I guess. I don't like how this looks. Maybe I don't like how I look, actually. Okay, so basically where we left off. Hold up. That didn't move shit. Let's clean this background up a little bit for y'all. Hold on. Okay. So, what were we, chicas? Right. So basically, after I found out that they were sending me back to an environment that I specifically told them and detailed experiences and events why I shouldn't go back there, they made 1 + 1 = 3. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm put 1 and 1 together and make 2 for you. So I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that meant. Okay. But it had to be said. It had to be done. Then I made a plan with another person there, and I was like, because that person was like planning on running away, but that person was actually wanting to run away. So I was like, okay, let's do it together. And then we started making up the plans and shit. And they have this rehab center, and they had a tablet we both would use to get to get onto like social media, mainly Snapchat, because that's where our ride was communicating through us, right? So we get the ride set up and everything, and then it was like a week before we were about to like dip, and then the person comes up to me and she was like, I can't do it, bro. I was like, oh, okay, no, that's totally fine. Like, you don't have to. What the fuck? Like, you're good, bro. And then she was like, okay, great. And then literally like 2 days later, she just ran off. Like, there, like, at least my plan had a safety net. Do you know what I mean? But she said she get no fucks. She wanted to be out in the wild. So out in the wild she went. Okay, that kind of threw me a curveball. So then I extended the plan out. Someone there that I got pretty close to. I was like, yo, can you like help me run away? Like, cover me up and shit. And he was like, and she was like, no, I got you. Like, no worries, I'll help you with anything. And it was a good thing, because I had some dirt on her. They were sneaking in cigarettes. Matter of fact, they were giving out cigarettes. Oh, staff. Oh. See what I'm saying? That shit was shady. But anyways, so I was like, okay, great. I get the tablet. I send my friend a message. I'm like, yo, meet me here. Da 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 da. Good. And I said, I won't be able to message you when I'm there, so I need you to be there sharp. I need you to be there sharp. I don't have a pinche phone to text you when I'm ready or when I'm leaving, but I'm letting you know I'm leaving at this time, and you best be there. And I'm pretty sure I left around like 8, I want to say. And I let the person know, like, yo, I'm about to leave in an hour or something, and you need to distract people. You need to go do what you need to go do. This motherfucker goes put out a movie. And obviously everyone's like, yo, Raina, come watch the movie. Da, na, na, na. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll be there for like 30 fucking minutes. It's fine. I could watch the movie for a couple minutes. And I'm like, hi, I'm not feeling good, so I gotta go. I gotta go to my room. So I go back to my room, and then fear really hit me. And I was like, fuck, this is real. Like, I'm about to run. I'm about to run, and I don't even know where I'm going, but I know I'm running. What the fuck is wrong with me? And like, I was just going through it, and then I'm like looking at time, and I'm like, okay, fuck, I need to go. I need to do something. So I couldn't go out the window because they had like this, you even move the window a little bit and an alarm goes off in every fucking room. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, let me go out of the garage door, because that was like right next to like the entrance in the kitchen as well. So I get out there and I call the person. I'm like, yo, I need you to back me up because I need to get out of the garage. And then she was like, that's really, you're gonna do that? You're gonna get caught, bro? And I'm like, nah. Because there's obviously cameras and there was a staff person there as well. And I'm like, nah, bro, we can do it. And she's like, all right, I got you. So then I get to the garage and I realize I don't have shoes. Because I was so scared, bro. I realized, I'm like, fuck, I need shoes. So then I go back. And when I go back, I see staff. And staff sees me. So I'm like, damn it. I sprint out the garage door before they could even ask anything. I sprint out the garage door. This bitch didn't even chase me. She didn't even chase me. So I'm like, I did all that for nothing. I could have literally just gotten on my shoes and got out that bitch if they wasn't gonna chase me. Do you know what I mean? But no, I just started running and I'm headed to a bar, because that's where I said meet me at. That was the closest. That's the funniest thing. That was the closest thing to the rehab, was the fucking bar. Like, okay. Immediately they call the cops, and like, I was like, fuck. I'm like, already, like, I got like 10 minutes to get there, and it's like a 20-minute fucking walk. So I'm sprinting like a motherfucker. I'm not even looking back. I'm just running. And it starts raining. So I'm like, isn't that fucking great? And then I see a house. I get to the location, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm there like spot on, like on time. And I see a cop coming. And I definitely know it was for me because of the direction it was going. The 2 cop cars coming this way. And I'm like, fuck, I need to think. I'm like thinking, oh my toes, what do I do? And I see a house right next to this bar. And there's a person literally outside cooking. Like at the fire stove, at the fireplace thingy, right? So what I do, I get my coat and I act like I knew the person. I walk up in there. I'm just like, hi, how is your night? I literally sit in one of their chairs that she had out. I sit in one of the chairs. I'm like, hi, how are you doing? Like, da. And like, the cop is like going by, right? Stupid ass boy. The cop is going by. And it literally slows down. Like, as we're talking, the lady then goes, who the fuck are you? Who are you? I think you got the wrong spot. And the cop is slowly like, oh shit, driving by, like, you know, not really thinking much of it, but definitely was a little like, maybe I should ask. But then he doesn't, and he drives off. And then I wait for the other cop car to go as well. And then they go, I'm pretty sure, to the house, right? So I'm like, okay, perfect. And then I talked to the lady. I'm like, I'm just out, and I saw that you had a fire and it was raining. I just wanted to, you know, warm up a little bit. Do you have a phone? And she looks at me dead ass in the eye and she was like, you're running away, aren't you? And those cops were for you, weren't they? And I was like, no, yes. I dead ass. I was like, no, I don't know who those cops were for. She's like, you got no shoes on, having ass. You got a light ass coat on you. You look very terrified. You looking at these cops calling back and forth. I know damn well you on the run, but you need my phone. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, it's okay, I'll give you my phone. She gives me the phone. I'm so grateful that she was on my side. No cap. She didn't even ask questions. That's a real one. She didn't even ask questions, bro. She just knew. I log into my Snapchat. And she's just starting, like, you know, small chatter. And she's just like, yeah, I got a daughter just around your age. And all that good stuff, right? And I'm over here, I'm like, fuck, are you here? Because if this motherfucker didn't show up, I would have been fucked. At that point with, like, the delay of the cops and all of that shit, it was like 15-minute late. So I'm like, this person probably just left. This person probably pissed off and just fucking dipped. Call him up. He's like, nah, I'm here. I just got here. Sorry, I'm a little late. So hopefully you weren't there outside for too long. I'm like, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So I told the lady, I'm like, thank you so much. Like, it was great. But I gotta go now. And she's like, well, hopefully you don't get caught. And if you want, you can, like, do you want to come inside to look for a little bit? And I'm like, I know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that. She's just like, are you sure? Like, we can have some coffee, some snacks, just chill a little bit. I said, nah. No, I gotta go. So I leave, and then I get to the bar, which was literally like right next to this woman's house. I kid you not. I hop in the car. He's like, great. Now where? Take me back to the town, bro. And I'm glad that he actually lived near this town, so it's not like he was going on the other opposite of where he was going. Living at. And we'll get to the town. It's like, what? Past midnight when we arrive. And he let me use his phone so I can get in contact with some people, and no one answered. So I'm like, fuck, am I gonna have to sleep outside? And then someone did get a hold of me a couple hours later, and then they were like, hey, are you good? I'm like, nah, bro, I need somewhere to crash. Like, it's a long story, but, you know. And he was like, no, I got you. And then he helped me. And then the rest is history. Why does this look so weird to me? I'm reading this new book because I finished the other book that I was just talking about. The 5 Levels of Attachment. Toltec Wisdom for the Modern World. Don Miguel. I haven't started it yet, but I know it's gonna be fire. I read like 5 of his other books that he wrote, and it was awesome. Awesome. And that's what you gotta do, bro. Like, in your 20s, I know I'm only 21, but let me tell you, feed yourself knowledge. I don't give a fuck what knowledge you're feeding yourself. Feed yourself knowledge that your health, about how to create wealth, what energy actually is, what is going on around the world, and how that's affecting you, and all that good shit. So